Good day, everyone. Okay, so our lesson for this day is about the business and consumer loans. Learning outcomes at the end of the lesson, the learner is able to illustrate business and consumer loans and distinguish between business and consumer loans and to solve some problems on business and consumer loans. Tinatawag nating amortization and mortgage. So, ang mga target natin, ang mga outline, ay yes, nandun ang business and consumer loans, yung definition niya at difference. Loan repayment, interest amount, meron din tayong some example na tinatawag ng mortgage and amortization at yung example ng outstanding balance. So, kuhanin muna natin yung mga terms at mga definition na magagamit natin dito sa lessons na ito. Siyempre, nandun muna yung definition ng business loan. Money lent specifically for a business purpose. It may be used to start a business or to have a business expansion. Siyempre, din mismo sa kanyang definition, makikita niyo na kung ano ang tinutukoy dito. Next, yung tinatawag naman nating consumer loan. Money lent to an individual or for personal or family purpose. Okay? So, yun naman ay para sa tinatawag natin consumer for individual or personal purposes. Next, meron din tayo tinatawag na definition ng ating collateral. Assets used to secure the loan. It may be real estate or other investment. So sa company, kapag or any agency na may ganitong transaction, siyempre ang kanilang security, kung saan, kung ikaw yung kumukuha ng isang loan, ay yung collateral. Pwedeng bahay at lupa, naging collateral. Diba? May mga ganyang instance. Diba, sa bangko. Kasi nasabi na, ay, yung lupa na yan, nakasangla na yan sa bangko. Kasi parang iyon na yung collateral. Diba? Pag in case hindi mo na mabayaran, kung nakuha mong loan, so maaaring pag-aari na meron ka, ay pwedeng maging collateral. Term of the loan, ito naman yung tinatawag natin, time to pay the entire loan. Next, okay, dito naman, meron tayong mga examples, 1 to 5. So, ang gagawin mo lang ay, you are going to identify if the situation is a consumer loan or a business loan. Okay? So, wala pa tayong ano dito, wala pa tayong solving. Ang gagawin lang natin, i-identify mo lang kung anong klaseng example itong mga makikita natin. Sample 1, Mr. Agustin plans to have a barber shop. He wants to borrow some money from the bank in order for him to buy the equipment and furniture for the barber shop. Number 2, Mr. and Mrs. Craig wants to borrow money from the bank to finance the college education of their son. Number 3, Mr. Alonso wants to have some improvements on their 10-year-old house. He wants to build a new room for their 13-year-old daughter. He will borrow some money from the bank to finance his plan. Okay, so next, number 4. Mr. Samson owns a Shomai food cart business. He wants to put another food cart on a new mall in the other city. He decided to have a loan to establish the new business. Next, number 5. Rowan has a computer shop. He owns 6 computers. He decided to borrow some money from the bank to buy 10 more computers. So ngayon naman, meron tayong mga examples, some scenario or problems involving on business and consumer loans. Meron tayong sample dyan for amortization at itatag natin mortgage. Pati yung isa na rin yung scenario na hinahanap ang outstanding balance. Okay? Pero kung ano man natin yung mga definitions, itong yung mga terms na gagamitin natin. Andun ang amortization method of paying a loan. So, nandun ang principal and interest. So, ibig sabihin, gagamitin lang natin dito, maaaring simple interest, compound interest, yung mga dati na natin useful na ginagamit na formula. Kasi ito ay mixed problem na. So, pwedeng installment basis, usually equal amount of regular intervals. Yan. Yun ang amortization method. Ito namang mortgage na tinatawag, a loan secured by a collateral. Kanina, dinipayan natin itong collateral. That the borrower is obliged to pay at specific terms. Okay? Meron tayong tinatawag na chattel mortgage. A mortgage on movable property. Kasi di ba in a form of collateral itong mortgage. So, kapag ang gagawin mong collateral ay movable property, chattel mortgage ang tawag. Mga sinasabing movable property, halimbawa, ang iyong collateral ay masakyan, di ba? Yeah, movable yun. O kaya yung mga appliances, mga movable yun. So, chattel mortgage. Collateral assets used to secure a loan. It may be real estate or other investment. Kuha natin yung definition nito kanina. At ito namang OB na tinatawag, outstanding balance. In any remaining debt at specified time. Mga natitirang sa mga natitirang kautangan. Outstanding balance or tinatawag nilang OB. Okay? So let's cite an example para dito sa problems. Number 1, Mr. Garcia borrowed 1 million pesos for the expansion of his business. The effective rate of interest is 7%. The loan is to be repaid in full after 1 year. How much is to be paid after 1 year? So, itong scenario na to, ito ay example ng isang business loan, no? Kasi nandun naman sa ating scenario. Okay? Patayin natin ang ating mga given. Yes, nandun ang P or yung principal na tinatawag, which is 1 million pesos. Then, yung ating interest, rate of interest 7%. Siya na rin yung ating letter J. 7% in decimal is 0.07. Then, ang ating period ay 1 year or annual. So, 1 lang. Binanggit after 1 year. Siyempre, pag in-analyze mo itong scenario nito, lumalabas lang yan na parang simple interest, no? So, kuhaan lang natin ang future value or F. So, we use the formula of F equals P times the quantity of 1 plus J raised to N. 1 plus J raised to N. Then, ang P natin ay 1 million times 1 plus 0.07 yung ating rate of interest raised to 1 kasi yung value of N natin ay 1. I-compute lang natin ito na itong scenario. Okay? So, ang magiging sagot natin dyan ay yan. So, 1,070,000. An amount of 1,070,000 pesos must be paid after 1 year. Okay? Ito na yung ating magiging. Next example, number 2. Okay? Ito yung scenario. A person borrowed 1,200,000 pesos for the purchase of a car. If his monthly payment is 31 pesos on a 5-year mortgage, find the total amount of interest. Okay, so yan yung hinahanap dito ay ang total amount of interest. So tingnan natin yung mga given. So nandun ang ating given fee or yung principal or present value, 1,200,000. Monthly payment niya, 31,000 or itatawag natin regular payment. Then, ang hinahanap ay total amount or yung hinahanap natin ay interest. Yung interest na. So, by computation, kuhanin muna natin yung total amount for 5 years. Siyempre, kuhanin lang natin yung product na yun. 31,000 regular payment. Then, for 12 months. Kasi monthly payment, di ba? Then, in 5 years. Okay. Pag kinuha natin yung total amount, 31,000 times 12 times 5 years, we have 1,860,000. Okay. Thus, the total interest is the difference between the total amount paid and the amount of the mortgage. Okay. So, kuhanin lang natin yung difference ng total amount at nung given fee. Total interest natin, 1,860,000 minus 1,200,000. So, ang difference nun ay 660,000. So, finally, we have the total interest. Kinuha lang natin yung difference, the total amount at nung principal. Kuha natin ang total amount of interest. Okay, so tinatawag itong chattel mortgage kasi yung given natin ay movable property. Movable property. Okay, next example, number 3. If a house is sold for 3 million pesos and the bank requires a 20% down payment, find the amount of the mortgage. Okay, so another example na tinatawag natin mortgage. So, ang target natin dito, ang mangyayari ngayon, if we're going to form an equation for the scenario, we have the down payment is equals to the down payment rate times cash price. Okay, para makuha muna natin yung down payment. So, ang down payment ngayon ay 20% nung 3 million. Okay? Or 0.2 times 3 million. And the down payment is 600,000. Tama? 600,000. Kasi product lang naman yun eh. 3 million at no 0.2. Ayan na. So, nakuha na natin ngayon ang down payment. Product lang yan ng 20% of 3 million or 0.2 times 3 million. Again, ang target natin ay the amount of the mortgage. Next is, siyempre, amount of the loan. Para makuha naman itong amount of the loan, that is cash price minus down payment. Eh, ang cash price natin ay 3 million yung bahay, di ba? Eh, so, minus lang natin yung down payment. So, the result is 2,400,000. Different naman. So, the mortgage amount is 2,400,000 pesos. Next example tayo. Example number 4. Mrs. Rosal bought a car. After paying the down payment, the amount of the loan is 400,000 pesos with an interest rate of 9% compounded monthly. The term of the loan is 3 years. How much is the monthly payment? Okay, so tingnan natin yung mga given. So, ang mga given natin, base doon sa information, we have the given fee or yung tinatawag natin principal, and that is 400,000. Then, ang ating interest rate compounded monthly, yun yung gagamitin natin na I raised to 12, which is 9%. Then, syempre, kukuhan natin ang interest rate J. Iyon ay ang ratio ng I to the 12. Interest rate 9% compounded monthly, so over 12. So, pag kinompute natin yan, that is 0.09 divided by 12. And it gives 0.0075. Next is, the total period naman natin ay 36. Nanggaling naman ito sa 12 yung month at yung for 3 years. Monthly, 12, 3 years. So 12 and 3, meron tayong 36 yung ating periodic period or yung period of payment. Yan. Okay. Next, ang target natin ay the regular payment. Yan. How much is the monthly payment? So, regular payment yun. Or yung tinatawag natin R. Kailangan mabigyan ng solution. So, the regular payment R, we use the formula of the compound interest in getting the present value. Diba? Ito yung ginagamit natin sa pag kinukuha natin ang present value. We have the P equals R times the ratio of 1 minus 1 plus J raised to negative N all over J. Pero at this time, ang target natin ay yung regular payment R. So, ang gagawin lang natin dito, magkakaroon lang ng manipulation. Ibig sabihin itong portion ng ratio ay i-cross product natin with the principal P or magiging denominator siya, itong P. Itong buong merong quantity na to, mata-transfer sa denominator ng P para makuha natin yung letter R. So, magkakaroon lang ng manipulation. And, ang magiging result ngayon yun ay ito na siya ngayon. Kasi ang target natin ay R. So, R equals P all over the quantity of 1 minus quantity 1 plus J raised to negative N all over J. Okay? Ito na ngayon ang ating formula. Then, lagyan natin yung ating mga given sa information. Meron tayong letter P. Ang letter P natin ay 400,000 divided by 1 minus 1 plus letter J natin ay 0.0075 raised to, ang value ng N natin or yung period ay 36. So, we have raised to negative 36 all over 0.0075. Okay, so pag ginawa natin ito into horizontal form, ang mangyayari sa kanya ay 4,000 or 400,000. Tapos, kung siya ay divide, pwede siyang maging multiply kasi yun ang rule sa division. Tapos, magkakaroon lang ng itong dalawa. Natawag na reciprocal. So, 0.0075 times o divide 1 minus 1 plus 0.0075 raised to negative 36. Yeah. Although, pwede natin i-direct ito sa calculator. Pwede rin naman. Or itong kabila, itong may red mark na. So, tingnan natin yan ang ating final answer. So, ang final answer natin ay R is equals to 12,719 N or 0.89. Okay? More than 12,000 ang regular payment. So, the regular payment is 12,719 pesos and 89 centavos. Yun yung magiging payment niya monthly sa loob ng 3 taon. Example number 5. Pero bago doon, tingnan mo natin ito tinatawag natin OB or yung outstanding balance. Recall that the outstanding balance of a loan is the amount of the loan at this time. One method to compute the outstanding balance is to get the present value. Is to get the present value of all remaining payments. This method is called the prospective method. Prospective method. We use the symbol B sub K. Ibig sabihin natin ng B sub K ay yung outstanding balance after K payments. In other books, ang ginagamit nila ay OB, merong sub P, OBK is used. Ibig sabihin ng P doon ay prospective. Sa ibang mga libro Pero in this lecture, ang gagamitin natin symbol ay B sub K. Okay, next. Example 5. Ito yung example ng under ng outstanding balance. Mrs. C borrowed some money from a bank that offers an interest rate of 12% compounded monthly. His monthly amortization for 5 years is 11,122 pesos and 22 centavos. How much is the outstanding balance after the 12 payment? Yeah. Okay. So, tinatanong dito ay yung outstanding balance after 12 payment. So, ang mga given natin, nandun ang ating P or present value, 11,122 pesos and 22 centavos. Then yung ating interest rate na 12% or 0.12. Ito ay monthly basis. Then, pagkukuha natin naman ang J, yung ating interest rate per month or 12. So, we have 0.12 divided by 12. So, it gives 0.01. Okay, 0.0. Then, ang ating K payment ay 12. Diba? Kasi, ang sabi doon ay after 12 payment. So, yun yung ating letter K. So, kung kukuhain naman natin ang remaining payments, magiging 48 na lang. Kasi di ba ang kabuang magiging monthly payment niya ay 5 times 12. And that is 60. 60. So, yung N natin dito ay 60. Ang galing yan sa product ng 5 and 12. Tapos, ma-minus natin yung K, which is 12. Nanggaling dito yan. Kaya nakuha natin ang 48. Okay? So, 48 na lang yung tinatawag natin remaining payments. So, ang target natin ay find the present value of 48 future payments since there are 48 payments left. Yan, okay? So, doon na papasok ngayon yung tatawag natin outstanding balance. Okay? Ito na yung ating mga given at yung ating target. So, solve it. We use the formula or symbol of B sub K is equals to the regular payment R times the quantity of 1 minus 1 plus J raised to negative N minus K. Yun na yung remaining payments all over J. Diba? Parang formula din ito na tinatawag natin finding the present value. So, ang regular payment natin ay 11,922.22 times 1 minus 1 plus J. Kasi ang J natin ay 0.01. So, nandun na yung 1 plus. So, 1.01. Then, raised to, yung ating remaining payments ay 48. Kaya raised to negative 48. All over J. So, ang J natin ay 0.01. Okay? Pag kinompute mo yan, using your calculator, pwede nang direct. And it gives 422,354.73. Finally, the outstanding balance is 422,354 pesos and 73 centavos. Okay. Next example, number 6. Babalik tayo dun sa ating amortization. Ito naman ay example na business or consumer loans under amortization. Mr. and Mrs. Banal purchased a house and lot worth 4 million pesos. They paid a down payment of 800,000 pesos. They plan to amortize the loan of 3,200,000 pesos by paying monthly for 20 years. The interest rate is 12% convertible monthly. Kasi di ba, ang worth ng bayad ko pa 4 million and nag-down payment ng 800,000. So may natitira pa na kailangan bayaran na 3,200,000. Ang plano nila Mr. and Ms. Banal, so monthly payment yon na babayaran for 20 years. Siyempre may interest rate ka na 12%. So, meron tayong dalawang goal dito. Ang una, how much is the monthly payment? And letter B, what is the total interest paid? Okay. Sasay natin yung dalawa yun. For letter A muna tayo, how much is the monthly payment? Monthly payment, parang iyan din yung letter R, yung regular payment. So, ang given natin ay P, yung 3,200,000, yun yung natitira. Then we have the interest rate of 12% or 0.12. So, para makuha natin yung J, so yung I to the 12 over monthly or divided by 12. So we have 0.12 divided by 12 or 0.01. Then yung ating period, total period ay N equals MT, 12 monthly times 20 years. So we have 240 periods. Okay? So, regular payment, yun din yung letter R. Okay? Or yung monthly payment. Siyempre, gagamitin natin formula ay yung ating ginagamit na formula ng present value kasi meron dong R. Again, manipulation lang ito. Ma-manipulate mo lang yung formula ng present value. Okay, so ngayon, meron tayong R equals P all over quantity of 1 minus 1 plus J raised to negative N all over J. Then, lagay natin yung mga given natin. 3,200,000 divided by 1 minus 1 plus 0.01 raised to negative 240 all over 0.01. Pwede mo na siya i-direct sa computation. And it gives, pwede mo siya i-verify gamit ang calculator. So, ang regular payment or monthly payment ay 35,234.76. Ayun ngayon ang magiging monthly payment. 35,234 pesos and 76 centavos. And that is the answer for letter A. Itong monthly payment. For letter B, what is the total interest paid? Tama na yung, syempre, tingnan din natin kung magkano talaga yung interest na nabayaran. So again, ang given fee natin ay 3,200,000 at yung ating regular payment ay 35,234.76. Then, ang total period natin ay 240. Then, ang target ay yung ating total interest paid. There are 240 payments of 35,234.76 pesos. The total payment is, kuhaan lang natin yung product ng dalawa, 240 times 35,234.76 and it gives 8,456,342.40. So the principal is only 3 million. 200 pesos base doon sa ating given. So, para makuha, siyempre, yung payment kasi, total amount, interest plus principal. Eh, ang target natin ngayon ay yung interest. So, ang mangyayari lang nun ay difference lang na nitong total payment minus principal para makuha yung interest paid. Okay, so we have the 8,456,342.40 minus 3,200,000. And the difference is 5,256,342.40. Ayan ngayon ang ating interest amount. And that's it.